Once you've seen what this does, there's no going back.
Don't worry, you got this.
AI tools today can force you to spend up to 90% of your time on basically non-creative grunt work. You give the AI details about your characters, your world, and overall movie, and a lot of times it forgets it when it comes to your next prompt. You make one edit, and for the next prompt, you're basically starting from scratch. No guaranteed character continuity or scene consistency.
It's not about how fast you are, it's about how you drive.
And to really get anything useful, you basically need to be a prompt engineer. Well, today, I'm going to be showing you something impressive that does all the work for you. This isn't just AI video generation, this is true AI filmmaking.
Let the games begin.
You don't just provide a simple prompt and hope for the best, you treat it like a legit Hollywood film director, focusing more on the story while AI focuses on the actual creation. Let me give you a quick example. Say in real life you want to create a major Hollywood film. You're basically the captain of the ship. This would make you the director. You dictate the film's entire creative and visual vision, guiding actors and overseeing every phase of production. But in order to get your ideas out the best way, you need to first specifically describe exactly what you need to your teammates, your crew members on the film set. As a director, you'll focus more on the creative process and the direction. You hold all the keys, while your team, well, they're gonna execute it. In this case, your team is gonna be a team of AI agents via a new release in invideo. This new update is called Agent 1, and there's a link in the description to try it for yourself. It's a complete AI production system that exists for serious creatives and filmmakers. Upload your idea, script, or treatment, define the characters and your world. From that point, Agent 1 will handle everything for you. It never forgets your project. If you just simply treat this as an AI video content mill, quite frankly, your videos, they're gonna look terrible. So we need to start by building a great foundation. All right, so here we are in InVideo. Now, once you click Agent 1, here it is. We're gonna have two options. Up at the very top, we're gonna have Agent Mode and Autopilot. Today, we're focusing on Agent Mode because we want to create true AI filmmaking. So the first thing we'll have to do is plan a script, storyboard, or a video. Now, what you can do and what I actually suggest is not just typing in a basic prompt, because like I said, your results aren't going to work that well. Let's come up with a real script, a real screenplay that Hollywood producers or directors actually use. Because just like in real life, we want to use references. Remember, if we're telling a real movie producer or a director what we want, we too have to provide examples.
You know, Eric, this is such a good update.
Now, I actually have a full screenplay right here. As you can see, this is legit as it gets. It looks just like a real Hollywood script. And so the question is, how exactly do we create a real screenplay ourselves? Today, I'm going to give you two things to do just that. Both can be found via the links in the description.
Click the link in the description.
So let's first start with the prompt generator. Here it is right here. All you're going to have to do is copy this full prompt, paste it into an LLM like ChatGPT, provide the details on what your actual film is about, and watch this magic happen. But now let's move on to something even easier. Here is an interactive app that I built in Claude. Just fill in the details and you'll receive everything that you need. And like I said, you could find these resources via the link in the description. But before we actually upload our screenplay, let's first give it some instruction. Check this out right here. We want to say something just like this. Basically, read the attached screenplay for enter the title of your film, fast and focused. Build a character Bible for, then add your specific characters. Now, I have their names here. I'm also going to upload their images to use as references, because remember, when you actually use more references, the AI film is going to turn out way better. So there it is right there, okay? And then after that, we're just going to provide some basic details. What sort of a film are we making? I added a few different things specifically, and then I'll also mention creating a storyboard for the full sequence in order, okay? So that's what we need to go ahead and enter. So let's first bring in our specific screenplay. Okay, so there it is. Remember that screenplay I showed you a little bit earlier? So now what I'll go ahead and do is drop it in right here, just like that. You can see it starting to upload. The other thing we'll go ahead and do is actually now bring in our specific characters. Let's go ahead and drop in our first one. And for our second one, we're gonna bring in her right here. All right, now let's go ahead and submit this. So once you hit submit, we're gonna have this option option. We're gonna make this a completely new project. Here is what gets important. So go ahead and first give it the name. We're gonna go with the fast and focused name, create project. And now what you see pop up right here, this is actually pretty important. We need to let the AI know who you are because it's gonna act exactly like you give it as a description. So in this case, we're gonna say a creative producer. So remember, what we're doing is we're providing the instruction, okay? The AI, it's gonna be a creative producer. This is what I need you to do. Remember, you're the main captain, so you need to specify exactly what you expect. So in this case, I'll be providing you with a screenplay and character images to start with. Analyze it. I'll also provide you with more reference images, ideas, and specific things you need to do. I need you to make a Hollywood blockbuster cinematic film similar to Fast and Furious, okay? Since you are the main captain, the director of this film, you have full creation control, meaning the first batch, the first videos or images that gets produced in Agent 1, you can completely change up any way that you want just by simply prompting. Look at this right here. Look at the difference in this example. Now, do you see the prompt? Let's take a quick look at this, but notice what happens. We're having a real iteration style of a conversation via the chat. And based off of that, an instruction is provided, a face swap is instructed, and ultimately the AI, acting just like a real creative producer in the film, executes exactly what you, the director, wanted it to do. So remember, when we're using Agent 1, we're putting more focus on the instruction, the actual full storyboard, the creative process, and we're commanding exactly what we expect of the AI. All right, so here we are. Now, after adding those instructions, look, here it is right here. This is gonna open up. We're gonna have at the very top context and the notebook. Let's start adding information in here so you could see exactly what these things do. On the left-hand side, fast and focused. I love it. Send me everything. I'm ready to tear into it. All right, so let's go ahead and bring in that script and our two images again. Okay, there we are right here. Here's the screenplay. Let's go ahead and type this up. Remember, we're having a real conversation to our creative producer. Here's the screenplay. Now, while we wait on this, if I go back into another project that's called Interstellar, you can see how everything aligned right here. We have everything in my notebook, page 1, but then we have the context. In the context is where everything is broken down by the characters, the location, the full world building. And again, I have full control, so if there's anything I don't like, I can completely change anything that I want just by giving it the proper instruction. Now look, over here on the left-hand side, it's gonna give me the first follow-up. It gives me a really good breakdown on what it thinks about my screenplay. So let's go ahead and choose a few different things. We're gonna get the 3 distinct locations and then the 2 hero locks. Now below it says this is a 10-minute short, substantial. It's ready for whatever we throw at it. But again, since my screenplay is 10 minutes long, we don't want to have something that long. For this video, let's go ahead and condense this down to 2 minutes instead. So what I'll say down here again in the left-hand corner is make this 2 minutes instead, not 10 minutes. All right, just like that. Now what I'm about to show you is going to be incredibly important. It's going to be so important to make sure that you stay organized throughout this process. Otherwise, things can get extremely messy and complicated. And more specifically, we are in the AI video engine. But what I'm going to be sharing with you today, and that is actually in this database, are going to be 2 specific AI storyboards. We're going to have the one right here called AI Films and the AI Storyboard version. Right now, I am in this specific view, and once you select each of the different scenes, it has all of the information you need, including all of the specific reference images, style images, and even character images, all right here, neatly put together and organized.
If you want to get the AI video engine, then you have to get the Everything bundle. Now with over 20,000 prompts and 17 databases, you'll never need prompts again.
Now again, remember, originally this was going to be 10 minutes, so what I said was, make this 2 minutes instead, not 10 minutes. And just like that, it said, got it, 2 minutes. That changes the grammar entirely. It's going to go ahead and make all of the specific and necessary changes. Now, the next thing I did was I went ahead and added a few different reference images. And you could see over here, this is where it is important to first generate the content and give Agent 1 reference images. Your videos are going to turn out much better. And I said this specifically. quickly. Use a close-up shot of Sunkiss, that's going to be my main character, the protagonist, like this in the first image. And then I just went ahead and gave a specific reference image that it could use, with a shot of an interior of a car shifting gears. And then I went ahead and provided more reference images to work in the scenes. With the fourth image, let's bring in a third character, myself, Eric. He's a friend of Sunkiss and motivates her with pep talks. Here's another solo image of Eric for reference. Once I went ahead and provided all the images of my specific characters, it now started with the character creation, developing a master sheet. Now you can see over here on the left-hand side, this is where all of the tasks are happening. The Sunkiss master sheet has landed, how's the lock? And then on the right-hand side, this is the notebook. Inside this notebook, it looks like the whole master shot with all different angles of my main character, Sunkiss. It's good and ready to go. Bottom left-hand corner, I get 3 options. Looks great, move to Sophia. 2, needs adjustment, or if I want something specific, simply just type it in as a prompt right here. And then scrolling down, you can see over here, it now moves on to the cars, the vehicles, and it's doing the same exact thing, giving me 2 sets of vehicles. So now once we have our characters, 3 of them in total, and our vehicles, now we get our first generated scene. And look at this right here. This looks incredible, but this is a perfect example of the power of Agent 1, because look at this character right here in this middle image. Who is this? So I simply asked that question. This middle image right here in this grid, who is this? And instantly Agent 1 answers me. That's Dario, the race organizer from the screenplay. So what I said specifically was, let's replace Dario with Eric, same image style, but talking to Sunkiss, a motivational speech. And just like that, it goes to work. And look, instantly using GPT image 2, there it is. It simply replaced that center grid image with this one, a very accurate look of myself right here in the middle. Amazing. But now on this other tab, we have Notebook. This is where we're going to instantly be able to see our scenes that have been generated. Now I'm hovering over these videos, getting a little bit ahead of myself, but you can look at them one by one, the video shot and scene one by one, in addition to all of the images that are being generated. So if you ever want a specific change to any specific image or video, all you would have to do is reference something like replace something in 9.1 or 9.2 with fill in the blank of what you want the specific change to be, and it will do it perfectly. And so you can see that's exactly what I did over here on the left-hand side. Look, I said it gave me the first scene 1 probe. You can see we get 9.2 and 9.1, very similar. So what I said instead is make scene 9.1 a shot of Sunkiss walking side by side with Eric. So instead of having just this scene right here, it now should do that right away. Let's scroll down, and now look, there it is. It gives me this full scene right here. So now for the most part, we have everything accurate as far as the scene by scene storybook play. All right, now let's start the process of piecing everything together. So over here on the left-hand side, scene 4 has been wrapped clean. All 4 race clips landed. Scene 7 had a couple failed attempts, but it got the Sophia walk and the handshake. Ready to stitch this into the final 2-minute film. The final shot is officially in the notebook. Let me know when you're ready to stitch it all together. So if I scroll back up to the top, this is what it's referring to. We get all of the scenes. As I hover over each one, we can see everything that's being done. Now remember, we can make any sort of change that we want, but for the most part, things do look pretty good. For example, if I wanted to change the look of Sunkiss in one of these videos, or let's say I wanted her to be wearing sunglasses instead, I could simply say in 12.1 as a reference, put black sunglasses on her, and it will do it. But for the most part, let's go ahead down in the bottom left-hand corner and say stitch it all together. Now when this process is done, we're going to come back and see how it all turned out. It said stitching all clips together at 5 seconds per clip. It will run about 2 minutes and 30 seconds instead, a little over our 2-minute target. That's fine with me. Okay, so after we watch this clip or this film, I'll then present it with the option of either 1, 2, or 3. Any changes that need to be made, I'll simply suggest it in the prompt and it will completely do it. Let's go ahead and see how this all turned out.
Songs we got. It's not about how fast you are, it's about how you drive.
Strikes 12, there goes the light.
Okay, I have to admit, this turned out incredibly well. However, one problem. There is dialogue, but in my case, I think there needs to be a lot more. Plus, we need to add some intense background music fit for the specific scene. And so that's where this process begins. Over here on the left-hand side, I went ahead and specifically stated that. We need a lot more dialogue, we need dramatic background music, and then I said in each of the scenes, for example, in 9.4, Eric tells Sunkiss, don't worry, you got this. The same goes for 10.1, 10.3, and then I said for the rest of the scenes, you choose what dialogue works best. Let's go ahead and submit this and see what Agent 1 can come up with. And now look at this. Here it is. Love it. Here's the full sound design I'm proposing, okay? The full dialogue script. And now let's look at take 2 and see how this all turned out.
Don't worry, you got this.
As the clock strikes 12, there goes the light. Tonight is midnight, and my diamonds shine bright, bright like the moon.
It's not about how fast you are, it's about how you drive.
She has no clue what's in store for her.
My diamonds gonna shine, I'm a midnight star.
She shifts early every time.
You're getting closer. I can feel it.
Strikes 12, there goes my diamonds gonna shine, I'm a midnight star. As the clock strikes 12, there goes.
Fix it. Come back.
As the tonight is midnight, and my diamonds shine bright. As the clock strikes 12.
No one's been close enough to matter.
As the clock strikes 12, there goes the light. Tonight is midnight. As the clock strikes 12, there goes the light.
earned it.
Tonight is midnight, and my diamonds shine bright.
Wow, that is incredible. Not only was take 1 great, take 2 even better. Now remember, check the links in the description to try InVideo Agent 1 for yourself, plus to get access to tons of prompts. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you like this video, please remember, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.
I'm a midnight rider. Riding through the fire. Chrome on the dash, got a cold blue shine. Your goodbye sits heavy on the passenger side. I learned quick how to swallow the smoke, how to wear a bruise like a silk coat when the world gets loud.
We're not in Texas anymore, Eric.